sure you get it. I'm going to need some evidence, though, to prove that.
I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure that our song is not going to be able to provide you with hard evidence.
We don't even know what he's supposedly getting.
I mean, Apex, clearly. Gets
Sure.
it because he's watching it. He's here with us.
He's like, oh, I shouldn't be watching anything else on TV, the internet, live events, doesn't matter. I should be watching Apex. I get it.
Yeah, see, he definitely does.
Yeah.
All right, well, Tavik on to the McCree. Triple tank once again. Manitens sticking with that Roadhog, but hard to argue considering the hooks that he's been managing to land so far.
Absolutely.
Afreeca, are we going to see a tune on the Hanzo? Looks like Reinforce having second thoughts. Will be going for the Reinhardt, after all.
Yep. Shocking. Whoa.
So
Drifting through the turns.
looks like that decision was made as a result of Zave going for the Lucio sonar approach. Looks like he was over up there taking a look, and upon seeing the Hanzo, that's what's going to prompt the switch, so they have enough Reinhardt shield to deal with that. And will Atune make a change of his own after the Sonic Arrow will be the question.
Well, we've seen Atune play the Hanzo on this map in the past, so looks like he is going to make a change this time around. Yep, over to the Widowmaker. Okay, sniper for sniper.
Interesting.
Very cool. See what he can get. Ty Dollar, meanwhile, already onto the point, harassing as much as he can. MisFits taking a pretty far back defensive position here. No Soldier 76 on the high ground or anything like that. And that gives Atune a lot of room to move in and look for picks here.
Yeah, you do have to fall pretty far back when there's an enemy sniper on the other team if you're not making a play for the high ground, as you say.
Yeah.
And Atune struggling a little bit right here. Tavik actually picking up the initial kill as the front line is broken. Now that'll be quite a long time of backing off here for Atune as they wait for these respawns. He's really not going to have any good angles to work with.
He's trying to find a way to get over the Reinhardt shield, but it hasn't really been working out just yet.
Well, what he needs to do is, Ty Dola needs to get into the back lines first if this is going to be effective. And he's trying just to poke up right now to get his Dragon Blade available, and that's when they're going to look to strike.
Oh, looks for the kill onto Nevix. Maybe he can get it. No, not quite. Taking a lot of damage in return. Oh, meanwhile, wow, MisFits coming in with a vengeance here. Ty Dollar pulls out the Dragon Blade, but gets no kills with it. That's a wipe.
And the problem there, Doa, is that they didn't wait for the actual Nano Blade combo to come up. Navi sitting at nearly 95%, but Reinforce got a very quick Earth Shatter, so they just went in off the back of an Earth Shatter in the front line, and with only a Dragon Blade in the back line and no additional damage, pretty easy. So a bit of a waste there from Afreeca Red, not capitalizing, and now they're going to be waiting for a while.
Tune on the Roadhog now, really big swap there, but Ty Dollar taken out almost immediately. Reinforce with another kill. This time, Reinforce one is very low. Nice hook onto Nevix. Atune making his presence felt. Meanwhile, Managence pops that whole hog, pushes the entire team back, but he's lost a lot. Tavik comes in with the Deadeye. Waits for that Zarya shield, and can't get anything. Take this coming in at the last minute. And Lagerman helping with a bit of the cleanup. There's a Graviton Surge to ensure it is properly cleaned up. And MisFits will have to give up point A.
Yeah, quick switch from Afreeca. I like the fact that they changed strategies nearly immediately. This is what we were saying had to happen if they were going to take a victory tonight. Take this, immediately goes on to the Diva, Ty Dola onto the Reaper, and those changes, well, 2-2 onto the Roadhog at the time, now onto the McCree. But they got the picks, and picks are so crucial on this first point because it's so, the distance for reinforcing is so long. As long as you're trading evenly in kills, you're going to be able to eventually grind down the opponents on defense.
Yeah. Well, we know Afreeca Red, flexibility was the focus of what they're trying to accomplish today, and it has been paying off so far.
Let's pick back on the main now. We're in a similar situation to MisFits last time where they still have to deal with the tune, and there's not a good answer.
Wow, just trying to break that initial defense and get the payload moving forward. Graviton Surge used so for MisFits as they try to strike back here. Reinforce with the kill onto Lagerman. And Reinforce gets that nano boost, trying to put it to work. And he's got that Earth Shatter.
That was very poor use of ultimates there by Afreeca Red. I mean, the zone just not going to do very much. You didn't have any crowd control to help you out with the Diva ultimate to pick up a kill. And very easy for everybody to get around the corner because the placement of the mech was just subpar. They follow that up. And it's just not enough to get anything done there for Afreeca Red, and MisFits just responding immediately with a nano-boosted Reinhardt.
They will win that fight. AWOL just being annoying. And here we are, they're going in. Oh, the hook gets broken. Manatin's almost claiming another victim there. Earthshatter comes in. Afreeca Red trying to regroup as much as they can. There's a big charge from Take This, and the Blizzard's going to go down. TyDollar with Reflect. Oh, but he gets frozen anyway. Easy kill for Manitins. Looking for that right click. Gets him with the left hook instead. And Afreeca Red back to the drawing board.
Committed again. A lot of ultimates to that, and a late kill there.
Yeah, now he's down to 1/8 main.
1/8 main.
Lagerman's got the Graviton Surge, so they've got a decent ult combo they can use. Deadeye available. Just rest for a moment, yes. TyDollar's got the Dragon Blade too. Side coming in. Where is that at? Okay, TyDollar's way up top, but he had to back away. Or TyDollar now pulling out the Dragon Blade, rather. Can't get anything. Manitins, 2 with the whole hog already. Atune did kill Zebasai, but MisFits really fighting back. They have delayed this for a long time.
Yeah, that was also a really good biotic grenade. Lagerman.
Ouchie.
Can't quite get killed there. Does have the projected barrier up.
Yep.
And finally, Afreeca Red punching through, but only 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in the streets phase. And no ultimates remaining, just MisFits here. And they have a powerful combo to utilize to stall this payload out a little bit further.
Afreeca Red very close to 3 of their ults, make that 4 of their ults. So by the time it gets to this next fight, they might be able to incorporate some of these. We'll see. Atune really desperately trying to land some hits and get that Deadeye up. There's a Graviton Surge from MisFits, though. Can he use it right away? Pair that with the Blizzard. This could be devastating for Afreeca Red. Take This gets a Zarya shield at the end, but they've already lost Quartermain. And Quartermain got killed right as he picked up his sound barrier, too. Atune, though, finds a kill on Dasava. And so he's going to try to make something happen with the Electric Cowboy. Only that 1 kill, though, but Afreeca Red keeps pushing forward. Can't get the kill on the Navi. Or Nevix, rather.
Wow, that was really another overcommitment by Afreeca Red. They're not communicating very well about which ults are available. We saw this earlier in the map when they were trying to pull out that Dragon Blade a little bit too early when they could have comboed it instead. And there looks like the Deadeye and the combo with the Nano Boost just not quite enough, and left them with really no more tools to assault. They've got to make this one push work, and they are walled off.
Great ice wall right as the sound barrier comes down. That's going to waste so much of that. Afreeca Red coming in for a fight they must win, but that's a big earth shatter in the favor of MisFits, and now they get their replying sound barrier. This is a fight that they should be able to win pretty easily. Reinforce going forward, finds a kill eventually on the Lagerman. There it is, and MisFits will hold Afreeca Red to just 1 point on King's Row. That is pretty devastating.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, Afreeca, man, they've got to work on really letting each other know which ults are available, because they're going way too soon on some of these team fights. And I think that had they been more conservative in the use of their ult bank, that they could have actually taken some of those points away. Especially against the Mei, you really have to be able to draw that Blizzard out while maintaining as many ults as you can yourself, and then pushing when Blizzard is down, because it is such a shutdown ability.
Yeah. Well, that last ice wall from Tavik was just beautiful, man. Right as the sound barrier came in, and
I mean, you don't use sound barrier there against a Mei for that reason, right? You wait till you commit to the payload.
Sure, it was a good response, though. He saw it happen, put up the wall. Worked out well. Why are you trying to make Tavik look bad, Monte Cristo? Just let him have a good play.
No, Tavik.
Why do you hate Tavik so much?
No.
Look at that man. How can you hate him?
It was
you horrible person.
It was a good play by Tavik. He was going to put that wall down no matter what, though.
Yeah,
it was really, the criticism is it was a bad ult by Quartermain, right?
All right, sure. Tavik's greatest anti-fan, Monte Cristo.
You mean Quartermain's greatest anti-fan? That's true. I think that's what you mean. Yeah. That wall was going there no matter what, right?
You know, the sad thing is that Quartermain's had some pretty awesome plays on the Lucio in the past. Oh, hi. What's up? You know, just turning that old church or whatever it is into a rave. Like many old churches become these days in Europe. Yeah. All right.
Just give him the old face spider mine.
That's right, the face spider mine.
I miss spider mines.
Do you?
I do.
The clicking sound they made. I don't know why, but it's just such a satisfying sound.
It really is. Very satisfying sound.
Yeah.
Brood War had so many satisfying sounds.
Oh, absolutely. By 5x5.
You know that's from Aliens, right?
Of course, yeah. I was actually going to talk about Aliens because you said face spider bites. It made me think of the face huggers from Aliens. So.
All right, Tvik on the Pharah. Seen this before?
Cool. Yeah.
And they are trying to just take advantage of the fact that Afreeca only has the McCree from long range and just try and spam out this shield with a bunch of those rockets.
Manatin's moving in on the Roadhog. Was going to go through the hotel, but noticed that Afreeca had pulled back, so best to stick with his team at the moment.
Forced out Wraithform pretty early, and Tvik already in upper halls trying to duel with this Ana. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, Ana can certainly do damage. Nice kill on the TIE there. That Reaper will not be a problem. Meanwhile, Quartermain has to watch out. Uh-oh, I think, Navi's in big trouble. Tvik with 2 kills there, or 2 hits for a kill, rather. And Afreeca Red already going to have to give up point A, it looks like.
Try to last as long as they can, but Manatin gets that kill, which he doesn't actually. Finally, Zebasai takes out a Toon.
He lived, and that's the important thing. Now Tvik has got this doorway locked down.
Yeah, there's no way that you could defend this. Afreeca, they need to set up right in this choke point and try and take advantage of the very narrow area of attack. But Tvik already dominating the upper halls with that Pharah pickup. And he stayed in line of sight that entire time of Nevix. Nevix managed to get an ult off of healing him. And a Toon has to have a pretty excellent use of this Deadeye if he's going to slow down MisFits at all.
I don't know if I've seen a lot of great Deadeyes in Streets phase on Kings Row. But,
yeah, it's going to be rough, for sure.
Usually they've had to include like a Graviton Surge or an Earth Shatter or something. But we'll see what they've got in mind. There's a Deadeye for zoning. Oh, but there's the barrage immediately for Tvik. He gets the kill on the McCree before he gets picked out of the air by the Sleep Dart.
Doesn't matter, Doa. His work was done.
Yep.
He was nano boosted during that barrage, and he took out a nano boosted ulting Cowboy. A Toon goes down. Huge value. Yeah. 2 ults used to basically neutralize 2 ults, and we're looking at 3 more ultimates. Big crowd control ults for MisFits. It is going to be very difficult for them to lose, especially since Quartermain died so late in that fight.
I mean, more than anything, I think this match, MisFits have just been reading what Afreeca Red has been trying to do so well. They've got the perfect response for nearly everything. There's a Graviton Surge for Zebasai as they go in and try to just win this one straight up. Manatins uses that whole hog. Meanwhile, Tvik's still relatively untouched on top. And yeah, with those kills, the payload gets there easily, and MisFits will go up 2-0 in this series.
It's just going to be so difficult for them to even approach that payload when you consider that both the Graviton Surge and the whole hog were available. Like, you're just not going to stop it moving those last few meters. Tydola tried to get on the payload and slow it down as much as he could, but not enough in the end, and MisFits made that one look easy.
It's insane to see how good Tvik is on so many different heroes.
There's a reason why we talk about who's the best player in Overwatch. Tvik is definitely a consideration, right?
I mean, so many heroes, so many different types of heroes. Hit scan, projectile, doesn't matter.
Immense pool, showing his Pharah dominance there.